Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. So for today's meeting, we will not meet each other directly or by using Zoom, but I will just record my presentation so we can save our internet data. So you just can check out the YouTube link and then you watch this video, and I hope that it will be the same so you still can understand what I say or what I explain. But if you cannot understand what I say, later on our WhatsApp group, you can go ask me the question by using the voice note. Okay, so just let's start with our second material related to morphology. Yeah, the topic is about morphemes, the minimal units of meaning. So if you go check your WhatsApp group, I have sent you the material. I have sent you the part of the book. Actually, this is still chapter 1, still about morphology, the words of language. But we go on to the next material related to the morphemes. Yeah? Last meeting I've told you what is morphology, you know what is content words, you know what is function words. Yeah? When we talk about morphology, we analyze the words. Yeah? Now we would like to talk about what we want to analyze. We want to analyze morphemes. And what is morphemes? Yeah, morphemes is the minimal units of meaning. So the smallest one, we are talking about the smallest unit in every single meaning. Yeah. You can see here, it is said that morphology is part of our grammatical knowledge of language, and it is generally unconscious knowledge. So when you are learning morphology, it will still related with the grammar. Yeah? So if you don't know the grammatical, you don't know the part of speech, you don't know the using of like tenses, yeah, you will get confused on morphology too, because we will analyze word by word what even though we are not really talking about the grammatical or grammar or structure, but if you don't have the understanding of the grammar, it will be difficult for you to understand the morphology. Yeah. Now see, I have here you can see here that everything started from essay. Yeah, if it is an essay, it's uh, one idea. Yeah, one idea consists of more than one paragraphs, and then paragraphs consist of more than one sentence, and sentence, yeah, consists of clause or phrase, and then you have words. Yeah. Oh, sorry. After clause or phrase, Miss, I think you need to say sentence. Yeah, bisa. Yeah, sentence and then clause or phrase. Clause and or phrase. Is it a sentence or no? No, it's not a sentence. So just see on your grammar lecturer. Ya, ini apa ada clause, main clause, subordinate clause. Yeah, that's why after sentence we have clause. Okay? Clause can consist of more than sentences can consist of more than one clause. Ya, yaudah nggak usah bahas grammar deh. Go on. After clause you have words. Nah, if you think that words is the smallest one, you are wrong, because words consist of morphemes. This is what we want to talk about. What is morphemes? Morphemes is the minimal linguistic unit. Yeah. Okay. Now see this example. You have the word desirable. You have the word likely, inspired, happy, developed, sophisticated. Yeah. Now see, you can add when there is also another words, undesirable, unlikely, uninspired, unhappy, undeveloped, unsophisticated. What is the difference between these two words? Yeah. On the left, yeah, these words only have one morpheme, desirable, likely, only one morpheme, happy. Yeah? But on the right side, these words have more than one morphemes, namely two morphemes, happy, unhappy. Happy one morphemes, unhappy two morphemes. Un is 1, happy is 2. So one morphemes. The first morpheme is un, the second morpheme is happy. Okay? So be careful with the words and morphemes. Yeah. Okay. Next. Okay, this one there's the word. Words have internal structure which is rule governed. What is the meaning of internal structure rule govern? It means that this is already a rules. You cannot put desire balloon, gitu ya. Happy means bahagia, unhappy tidak bahagia. Udah diatur. Kalau gitu ya letaknya di depan. Kita nggak bisa bilang happy atau pi. No, it's already governed. Udah diatur, udah dari sananya gitu ya, udah internal structure-nya bahwa gitu ya, yang artinya tidak, prefixnya, imbuhan depannya ini, morfem satunya ini, letaknya itu in front of the words happy. Nggak bisa diotak-atik. That's what we call as words have internal structure, which is rule governed, yang udah diatur. Ya. Okay. Next. When you talk about morphemes, one word can consist more than 4 morphemes, even more than 4 morphemes. See, if it is one morpheme, you can say boy, desire, more, it's only one morpheme. Yeah. If it is two, the word boyish, desirable, morphology, so it means that they are consist of 2 morphemes, boyish, boy and ish, desirable, desire and able, morphology, morph and ology. Okay, 3 morphemes, boyishness, boy, ish, and ness. Okay, and then desirability, desire, able, and it. And then there is also 4 morphemes in one word, gentlemanliness, gentle, manly, and ness. Or undesirability, ada desire, able, and it. Or even more than 4 morphemes. Nih, ungentlemanliness, ungentlemanliness. And then anti-disestablishmentarianism. Anti, and then dish, establish, and then man, ari, and then and ism. Be careful of one thing. Sometimes you got confused between morphemes and syllable. Yeah, bedain what you learn from phonology and what you learn on morphemes. On phonology, you know syllable, suku kata. Like this one, desire. Desire itu punya 3 syllable, desire. But it's different with morphemes. Bukan morphemes ya. Desire only have 1 morpheme. Dihitungnya itu 1 morpheme. But if you say syllable, ya kalau dia syllable, suku kata, iya jelas. Desire itu ada 3. Desire. Jadi morpheme is not cut by syllable, but it's cut by the meaning. Yeah? That's why we say the smallest unit of meaning. Yeah, not the pronunciation. Okay, you got what I mean? I hope that you don't confuse between morphemes and then the syllable. Yeah. So here is some example: 1, 2, 3, 4, and then more than 4 morphemes. Okay. Next. Now, there's also a word that you can read actually on your material. There is a word, the decomposition of words into morphemes illustrate one of fundamental property of human language. Ya, discreteness. Nah, what is this? Maksudnya apa artinya? Jadi penguraian gitu ya, decomposition kata menjadi morfem itu kan mengilustrasikan bahwa satu hal yang dimiliki oleh manusia. Nah, apa yang dimiliki manusia itu? Ya, keleluasaan. Maksudnya keleluasaan gimana? We have discreteness ya to say something gitu ya by using our word nih di sini. Discreteness is an important part of linguistic creativity. We can combine morphemes in novel ways to create new words whose meaning will be apparent to other speaker of language. Maksudnya gimana? Ini kan CD nih. I don't know whether you know this or not, because if it is in my era, I still use CD, not only hard disk. Flash disk. We use also CD. There are 2 kind of CD. Ada CDR sama CDRW. Do you know the difference between CDR and CDRW? Jadi you can find this word. Nanti you found out the new words. Writable CD, rewritable CD, unrewritable CD. So you have discreteness, ya, keleluasaan to make a new word to explain something. Jadi gini, writable CD itu kan maksudnya CD ini bisa dimasukkan materi, maksudnya bisa ditulis. Gimana jelasinnya pakai panjang-panjang? Oh, you can put the file on this CD. You can make it short into writable CD. There's also two kinds of CD. Ada lagi nih si CD yang bisa dimasukin data gitu ya, buka file. Jadi this is like flash disk. Jadi si CD itu kayak flash disk, bisa nyimpan data gitu loh. Nah, si namanya writable CD. Jadi nggak perlu panjang lebar gitu. Nah, how about rewritable CD? If it is rewritable CD, maksudnya si CD-nya ini bisa ditulis kembali. Bisa kalian hapus filenya, lalu bisa kalian ketik ulang, kalian edit filenya. Nah, itu CD RW. CDR. Makanya dia rewritable CD. Lalu makanya di sini ada CD-RW. CD-RW itu unrewritable CD. Artinya dia tidak bisa dihapus. Kalau sudah diketik terus sudah di burn CD-nya. Aduh, is it, do you know? Jadi kalau mau nyimpen data gitu ya ke dalam CD itu di burning. Jadi bahasanya itu di burn, dibakar gitu ya. Nah, kalau misalnya si RCD-RW ini, dia kalau sudah kita bakar, sudah kita simpan filenya pindahin ke CD, itu kita nggak bisa edit. Nah, this is what we call as unrewritable CD. Panjang kan kalau mau jelasinnya. Oh, the CD cannot, you can put the file and then you cannot edit it again. That's so long to explain it. So that's why, see, we have linguistic creativity to make a new world. You just can say unrewritable CD. Yeah, so you just put affixes, yeah, whether it is prefix or suffix. So this is actually the story of CDR, CDRW. I don't know whether you understand it or not, but when I was a collegian, I need to submit my thesis by using CDR or CDRW. Gitu. Kalau zamannya Miss nggak tahu kalau zaman kalian masih nggak. Jadi kalau mau ngumpul tugas gitu atau tesis itu di skripsi itu disuruh pakai CD. Jadi ada yang disuruh CDR, ada CDRW. Biasanya rata-rata tuh pakai CDRW supaya nggak diedit-edit atau diambil orang gitu. Okay, next. Nah, this is the more important thing the base thing that you need to understand. Last time you already know that we have two kinds of words, right? We have content words, open class, yeah, and then function words, close class. When you talk about content words, this kind of words can change whether the grammatical or the part of speech. But if it is function words, that's all about grammatical. So we use this word only for structure and grammatical function only. Gitu ya. Nah, now we are talking about the morphemes. Kalau words-nya udah kita pecah jadi dua, gitu ya. Now let's see the morphemes. We also have two kinds of morphemes. We have free morphemes and then bound morphemes. Free morphemes, what is free morphemes? Which it means that the morphemes actually free. I mean, like they can stand alone. Okay, they even without anything they can be understood. But if it is bound morphemes, this is affix. Now, don't be confused. Affix, prefix, infix, suffix, circumfix. Ya, affix means imbuhan. Jadi si mamanya ini si affix, gitu ya, imbuhan. Nah, affix is divided into 4, dibagi lagi jadi 4. Ada prefix, infix, suffix, and circumfix. Prefix namanya aja maka pre-wedding gitu ya. It means that in the front, di depan. Jadi kalau imbuhannya di depan, si affixnya in front of the morphemes, it's what we call as prefix. Kalau affixnya, if the affix is in the middle of the morphemes, ya, the free morphemes, we say it infix. Jadi bisa dibilang sisipan gitu loh. And then if it is at the end of the free morphemes, you say it suffix, akhiran. Circumfix itu meletakkan satu huruf di depan, ya, tambah imbuhan di depan dan akhiran. So circumfix is the combination between prefix and suffix, but they are actually one function. Meskipun dia prefix suffix, tapi fungsinya itu satu. Nggak bisa cuma dipakai prefixnya aja atau suffixnya saja. So I'll explain it on the next slide. Yeah. So what you need to just remember is that you have morpheme is divided into two free morphemes, bound morphemes. Bound morphemes, another name is affix. Affix is divided into 4: prefix, infix, suffix, and circumfix. Okay. And then, okay, now this is explanation for the morpheme. Yeah, like I've told you before, free morphemes can stand alone. Bound morphemes or affix must be attached, yeah, to a free or base morphem. It must be attached to free morphemes. Dia nggak bisa stand alone. Okay, so for example, in prefix ya awalan the word bipolar. Polar is free morphemes and then B is bound morphemes. It is affix. And what kind of affix? It is prefix because it is in the middle, in the front of the free morphemes polar. So that's why B is prefix. Unfortunate, un is prefix. And then we have infix, ya, sisipan. Actually in English it is so uncommon to use infix. Jadi ini tuh this is also not formal language. Jadi biasanya ini cuman sekedar words yang kalian misalnya like it is your this one. Nah, they say that discreteness is an important part of linguistic creativity. We can combine morphem in novel ways. Okay, sometimes we put infix like in English. It is just like in novel. Legend, wait for it, dairy. I mean like legendary. This word means that oh I will be a legendary, but wait for it. So it means that it's still on the way. Legend, wait for it, dairy. And then Cinderella, but you say that you're not actually Cinderella, but you're Cinder fucking Yella. And then absolutely, absolutely. So you just want to say, okay, this is absolutely. But you really want to emphasize it, you put the word bloody. But this is actually not formal. Yeah. Nah, in some other language, it is a formal. It is used on formal way. Biasanya lebih digunakan nih di bahasa-bahasa lain. One of them is Philippines. This is a formal language. Jadi vicas means strong. And then they put infix, ya, disisipkan di tengah-tengah, gitu ya, between F and ICAS. Nah, jadinya fumicas, the meaning is to be strong. Vicas means strong, fumicas means to be strong. Nah, this is a real infix. Kalau in English, itu biasanya non-formal like this one. Yeah, this is the example for the formal use of infix. Or you can see on your book, on the file that I sent to you, there are a lot of other words too that use infix. But actually, none of the example is from English, yeah, because most of them are actually used on other language. Okay, and then suffix. Suffix mean akhiran, yeah. I think that you can understand it too. If it is suffix, it at the end of the frame morphemes. Like sleep and then you put ing, sleeping, happy and then happiness. Now circumfix. Okay, this is awalan, sorry. Awalan and akhiran. So you put both of them. Maksudnya gimana? Apakah misalnya unfortunately, oh ada annya prefix, infixnya li. No, that's not mean like that. Kalau gitu dia tetap satu prefix, satu suffix. Tapi kalau circumfix, this is actually one meaning only. So this is the example of Muscogean language. Ini di Amerika Latin, jadi kayak bahasa salah satu tribe gitu. They put prefix and suffix. Chokma itu artinya he is good. Ketika dia mau ganti ke kalimat negatif, itu ditambahin ik di depan, ditambahin o di belakang. Jadi ik chomo. He is not good. This is the example of circumfix. And then pali, which means it is hot. Kalau nggak bilang it is not hot, they will just say ik palu. So and then they put ik and then o. Yeah, this is what we call as circumfix. Kalau misalnya kayak unfortunately, an-nya prefix, li-nya itu suffix, itu masuk nggak circumfix? No, this is actually one prefix and one suffix. Jadi morphemesnya ada 3, bukan morfemnya ada 2. Kalau yang ini morfemnya tetap dihitung 2. Satu morfem pertama, morfem free-nya itu chok, atau yang ini pal, gitu ya. Bound morfemnya ik sama o. Jadi satu morfem ik o ini, nggak 2 morfem. Jadi kalau misalnya kalian bilang unfortunately, ya dia 3 morfem. Satu morfemnya prefix, satunya free morfem, satunya li-nya itu suffix, yang buat morfemnya. Okay, you get what I mean? Okay, next. Nah, in other term, you will also hear the word roots and stem. Biasanya ini penggunaan term yang lainnya, beside this one, ya, free and bound. The most of linguists use the word roots and stem. Roots itu akar katanya. Ya, jadi ketika roots ditambahkan satu affix, maka dia akan jadi stem nyebutnya. Kayak roots nih, believe, ya. Ketika ditambahin suffixnya able, jadi believable. Nah, si believable ini itu nama lainnya, termnya itu stem, karena dia sudah terdiri dari satu roots believe dan satu suffix able. Kalau misalnya nih ada prefixnya, ada suffixnya, terus lengkap suffixnya ada 3 atau 4 kayak yang tadi, itu gimana? Sama, itu juga stem, tapi dia more complicated stem. Ya. Atau biasanya nih mereka langsung bilang, oh ya udah itu words, because they are so complicated. And then they have replay gitu ya. Oh sorry, this is rootsnya itu play. Sorry, this is wrong. Kita lihat yang terakhir tadi ya. Sorry. Oke, this is rootsnya itu apa? Rootsnya play ya. Rootsnya play, prefixnya re. Okay, and then the stem is replay. System, nah ini kata Miss tadi, ada prefix un, and then suffix atic. This is unsystematic. Dia stem, but actually this is the complicated one because it is more than one affix. Okay, and then lingua, okay, linguist. That's actually another term for roots and stem. Nah, if you got confused whether which one is prefix and which one is suffix, which one is the word, yeah, let's see this one. Okay, this one. Actually, you can download, but later on I will give you directly. So there is a dictionary. Okay. Okay, there's a dictionary of prefix, suffix, and combining words. Yeah, this is 2002. So you can just check whether you make the right chop, ya, the right chop of the morphology, the morpheme. Benar nggak kalian motong si morpheme-nya itu? You can check on this dictionary. Nih, ada kata ini prefix biasanya. Artinya bisa on, artinya bisa in, often used with blah blah blah, and then in such a manner. There's also the meaning here in the act of, and also the example. Yeah, for example, the meaning is on, in, at, a bed, a food, a surrender. And then there's also but as a prefix to. There's the other example, not without there's a lot of meaning for yeah. And then able, also able or able. Actually, this is for and then it changed into adjective. Yeah, this is suffix. Biasanya dia suffix, akhiran, nggak ada able di depan, ya. Nih, ada juga the meaning is thematic vowels or various conjunction of verb. Capable or worthy of being acted upon. Capable of. Fit or worthy of being blah blah blah. Chiefly in the example. Breakable, connectable, eatable, lovable. Or the meaning is tending to, given to, favoring, causing, able to, or liable to. Contohnya agreeable, changeable, knowledgeable, peaceable. Yeah. So you can go check from the dictionary. Okay. Now, for your exercise for next meeting, I want you to chop the words again. Kemarin udah di tabel function sama content. Sekarang kemarin udah bisa divided the function and content words. Now, you have to chop the words into morphemes. You have to chop again whether it is which one is the free morphemes and which one is the bound morphemes. When you already have the bound morpheme, chop it again whether it is prefix or suffix. I don't put infix sama circumfix. Kenapa Miss ya? Karena memang infix sama circumfix itu jarang ditemukan di bahasa Inggris. If you have found it, tapi kayaknya enggak deh. You can add, but if you don't found it, it's okay. And what words where you can find the words? Kalau kemarin you analyze the speech of TTS on UN, now I want you to analyze book. What kind of book? This book. I have downloaded the book, so I will just give it to you. So this is a book, this is an English book for senior high school. Okay, so buku bahasa Inggris untuk SMA kelas 12 ya. And then this is by using curriculum 2013 berrevision on 2018. 18 lagi. Okay, see this. Okay, wait a minute. Nah, this is the preface. See, there are 11 chapters. So there are 11 chapters. You can choose any chapter that you want. Whether to choose chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's up to you. Okay, if for example, you want to use chapter 1, you take chapter 1. So you need to analyze all the words that is written on chapter 1. Believe me, there are not so many. Okay, for example, we take chapter 1. Now see chapter 1. Okay, so we start from here. You found the word may I help you. So you need to put it here. May itu function atau konten? Konten ya, berarti may. Free morphemsnya apa? May. Ya kan? Ada bound morphemnya nggak? No. Konten, lalu and then I tadi ya. I itu function atau konten? I. Free morphemsnya juga I. Nggak ada bound morphem kan? Oke, and then ada lagi kata help. Help itu bukan function tapi dia masuk di kolom yang content words. Free morphemnya juga help, ya kan? Nggak ada bound morphemnya kan? Oke, you itu masuk di function word, bukan content word. Free morphemnya apa? Juga you. Oke, nah dia ada warmer, ya kan? May I help you? Udah ya. May I help you-nya udah. Now see this one. E-nya nggak usah. Warmer, ada word, ada finding. Warmer dulu, tulis. Warmer. Warmer itu function atau konten? Ya, konten, ya kan? Warmer itu masuk di content word. Free morphemnya itu warm. R-nya itu apa? R-nya itu affix. Ya, nah affix yang mana dia? Prefix atau suffix? Suffix kan, akhiran kan, makanya di sini tulis R. Tuh. Oke, tambah lagi ke bawah. Setelah warmer, you have word and then finding. Oke, word. Word itu masuk di function atau konten? Konten ya. Word. Oke, free morphemnya juga word. Ada bound morphem nggak ada? Oke, jadi dia cuma ada satu. Jadi si satu kata ini hanya terdiri dari satu morpheme saja, yaitu free morpheme. And then you add again, once again, satu lagi lah, contoh. Finding, tuh ada kata finding. Jadi finding masuk mana? Function atau konten? Konten ya. Jadi you write it here, finding. Nah, sekarang kita chop lagi ke dalam morphemes. Morphemesnya itu terdiri dari morphemnya, free-nya apa? Find. Nah, ing itu masuk yang mana? Bound morpheme yang prefix atau suffix? Suffix ya. Berarti di sininya ing. Okay, you get what I mean? Sini ya cara jawabnya. Nah, for your exercise, silahkan di-analyze all the chapter. Semuanya ya, the following is a list of top 10. Kan nggak usah lah kalau angka ya. Qualities of a good friend. However, the words are written connectedly. Ini ada kata connectedly. Oh, coba nih, masukin connectedly. Oke. Connectedly function atau konten? Konten ya. Connectedly. Oke. Free morphemesnya apa? Free morphemnya kok connect. Oke, ada prefix? Nggak ada. Ada suffix? Ada. Ada berapa? Ada 2 suffixnya. Ada it, ada juga li. Jadi kalau lebih dari satu dikasih strip seperti ini. Ya. And then you have a lot. Trust, word, I think. Ini, oke. Word in pairs and complete typically in finding them. Ini yang kalau, ini kan latihan nih nggak usah. Ya, ini kan nggak ada dalam bahasa Inggris artinya Y, V, O, R, G gitu ya. Okay, so just go on to directly here. Are there any other qualities a good friend? Vocabulary, builder, bla 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 bla. Ini ditulis semua. Yang latihan ini extended, family, terrific, decorate, belly, get sama well bisa ya. Suppose, due, date, extended, approaching, destination, award, awkwardly, pronunciation, practice. Kalau misalnya udah, kayak ini kan extended family, nggak usah tulis lagi bawahnya extended family, so only one, satu aja cukup. in one, if you have the same words ya on that chapter, just write it one, cukup satu aja. Oke, repeat yang dalam kotak-kotak semuanya ditulis. Oke, and then dialogue. Nah, in every single dialogue, ini ya, nama nggak usah ya, nahda, no. Just say hello, nggak usah tulis hello, satu aja cukup hello-nya. Hello doctor, you look terrible. What can I do for you? Kalau I juga, kalau udah ada satu yang I udah nggak usah ditulis lagi, kan banyak I semuanya. Oke, and then the dialogue tuh, you write it all. Wait a moment please, I'll process it quickly gitu ya. Kalau I'll itu bukan satu kata ya, jadi dia yang contraction. Nanti deh, ini nggak apa-apa ditulis dulu. Nah, coba tebak dulu, karena ini nanti masuk materi selanjutnya. If you still remember, sebenarnya kalau if you still remember, I have explained to you on the first meeting. If you check on the first PowerPoint, the first PowerPoint that I shared to you, there's an explanation ya kan, yang pakai I'll, shall gitu, coba cek. Okay, and then all the example, write possible responses for offering help service. Okay, until you finish chapter 1. Dikit kok, ini banyak isi kosong-kosongnya gini, kata-katanya dikit kok nih. May I kayaknya udah ada. Speaking. Okay, ini tulis semua ya. You write all you want to go to the movie. Kalau misalnya sama nggak usah ditulis lagi. Okay, makanya until this one. Sampai terakhir kalimat. Kalau misalnya you take chapter 1, just take until teacher. Okay, yang chapter 2, no more. Just finish this one. So that's why I suggest you to write on Microsoft Excel. Why I ask you to write it on Excel? Because if you have the words on the previous column, you will be reminded by them. So you don't need to write anymore. Biasanya kalau di Microsoft Excel, kalau udah nulis book bagian tabel yang atas itu, ke bawahnya nanti muncul lagi. Oh, udah berarti nggak usah ditulis lagi book. So it will make you easier. So I just need you to write it on this one, the table on Microsoft Excel. Okay, so that's all what I want to explain to you related to our material about morphemes. So after this, I will share the material, the PowerPoint. I will share to you also the book. Okay, and then I will also share to you the dictionary. So it will make you easier to chop whether it is prefix, suffix, and which one is the roots or the free morpheme. Okay, so far, that's all I can explain to you. Thank you very much for watching the video. So if you have any question that you still confused related to my presentation, you can go ask me in our WhatsApp group, and I will answer there directly. Okay, thank you very much and see you next meeting. Bye.